This is Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of the most passionate environments in all of college football. 87,000 ready to rock and perhaps help create some magic in a place that's seen so much of it over the years. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a shotgun run call. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They bring him down right at the 20.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 20. Touchdown Tigers. And the defense joins the party.
I'm sick about that.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but they take it into the end zone. They're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick 6 last time out here. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. They'll run it here. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made, a lot of space now.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
Chris, to me, it looked like the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the ball from the time he got the snap. His receiver does a nice job of creating separation almost immediately on that corner route.
They go with a direct snap. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down play coming up. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, that was a disaster here for this quarterback on the option play. Not only does he not pick up any yards, he ends up going backwards trying to make a play, and now they're way behind the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The catch is made off the carom. You'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing it.
Football knocked loose in the backfield. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's a bullet pass to the left side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They had it going in the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On first down, it's play action. It's a quick grab. Impressive spin there. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
How about this, Chris? When was the last time we can talk about this happening? A throw to a fullback to pick up the first down. The defense completely forgot about it.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And looking to throw now on first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Second down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket now. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. They begin to click now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's complete downfield. And they'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw again. And the pass is dropped. This would have been a big game, but he couldn't.
Bro, this fucking team.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And they'll kick it away here. Return of 1 down. Sets up the next drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. It was a 1-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. He's found some room at the 45. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on plays, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Play action here on first down. Trying to extend the play. Throws a bullet to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Fires it to the wideout. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
He'll pitch it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. They're set now to try the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Handoff from the shotgun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This offense has been clicking so far. But they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll throw it now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that's
this fucking team crazy. Look at this shit.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Escapes the sack. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up with a play and taken down.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for.
My nigga, that team you got is nigga, fuck the Ravens. Look at the players on that team. Look at what these niggas is even doing.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Caught quickly. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. 4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Buying time. Moving to his left. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. We'll see if the officials wipe away this turnover. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Timeout, Arizona.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Ball handed to the running back. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's when you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back. The back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice 1st down.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here. Actually,
catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Here's the point after attempt. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's hit just before the throw, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Now it's second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. The back's got it. Fights off a defender. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
This is
Of all the skill players on the field, I think this guy might be as gifted as anybody. What a great demonstration of instincts and just raw speed. Once he got into the open field, nobody was going to catch him.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And here's the return. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. Gutsy move, but didn't produce much. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And the junior able to get home with the sack. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking right, this one caught. And the ball to the ground. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back, delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. And he'll set up to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Steps out after a solid gain on 3rd and long, but not enough for a first. It's going to be 4th down here.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Auburn 38, Arizona 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. Inside the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And the party with a score.
Oh, it It's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out and gets him a touchdown. And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team's out on the field.
Hey, I hope I see you again. You got blessed with a squad. I ain't gonna hold you up.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The pass is intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's escaping the pocket now, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. You try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Chris, this is just really good coverage by the defender. Took away any opportunity for the receiver to make a play on the ball. In fact, if you're the quarterback and you're looking at that coverage, the only chance you have is by throwing it downfield, and he ends up overthrowing his target.
He pulls it in for a big gain. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Arizona.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Auburn. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And the ball is knocked loose. Who's got it?
Boy, a lot happened right there. Good job of coming up with that interception. I thought he was off to the races and had a chance for big yards, only to lose the football. He's very fortunate one of his teammates hopped on that football, so they still get the turnover.
They're going to run it. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On third down, he drops to throw, and he's going to float this one to the right side. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. Getting set, here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And this one is caught. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance at coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Can he take it all the way? That's a potential game.
Them niggas is unreal, God.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
Once upon to the wheel.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. There's contact on the throw. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.